Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, if you guys have not been seeing, Twitch itself is quite literally imploding to the point where I think my next video later on tonight, I just want to go through a huge, massive drama talk of everything that's been going on. There has been like the top streamers with millions of followers calling out other top streamers. There's been allegations, there has been fighting, and as of right now, we're going to focus this video on the fact that Twitch has now made an official statement, now officially banning gambling. We also have now things of like Amazon employees getting caught out being bribed. There is so much stuff going on that it's just absolutely crazy. So we'll probably have another video up in a few hours just talking all this stuff. It'll probably be a long one just going deep into everything. But this is kind of, I think, the bigger news of the day besides all the other things with like the Miskiff and Mayas and all that stuff, XQCs and everything. So let's go and talk about this. I'll probably do a little bit more of a talk on this on my Twitch stream down below. If you guys want to follow up on Twitch, I'll probably be live in a little bit. And we're going to probably discuss this a lot because this is just a lot of news going on. If you guys want to follow the Twitter, all the usual stuff, or sub to YouTube, you guys can. So first and foremost, I want to discuss the official statement that just came out over here from Twitch itself, discussing the comments on gambling. So as you guys can even see just on things, we're seeing Hassan trending. I saw Miskiff trending all day. There has been so much drama. If you guys have been living underneath the rock, or you guys don't usually follow this stuff, it's been a lot. So basically, if you guys don't know, a big drama these past, I'd say 6 months especially, but we also did make a video on this where a specific partnered streamer who is relatively well known in the community, had like 500,000 followers. His name was Slicker, and he actually went and begged a bajillion different streamers, his own viewers, his moderators for his Twitch chat for money, and it kind of seemed like it was pulling over like $400,000 that he ended up scamming, because he would basically be getting that money and then using that money he kind of did as a loan from other folks to then go and gamble. And obviously if you gamble, you don't win all the time, so he was losing money over time, and then basically they lost the money, and then all these people lost money over. It was just a not good experience for anyone. So with that, a lot of bigger streamers are calling out the end of gambling on Twitch, mainly because we see big websites like stake.com sponsoring people like Trainwrecks or XQC or their streamers, and basically they're always impressible for their viewers. So with this, we have an official statement from Twitch itself stating, gambling content on Twitch has been a big topic of discussion in the community, and something we've been actively reviewing since our last policy update in this area. Today, we want to update you on our plans while we prohibit sharing links or referral codes to all sites now, including slots, roulette, or dice games. We've seen some people circumvent those rules and expose our community to potential harm. Now, as I mentioned, usually a lot of these websites will be offering people up to I think some of the rumors are up to $5 million a month. And now I think a lot of folks actually, you guys may think that's insane, because it is, but we're also seeing some of the bigger names such as Drake, one of the biggest musicians in the world, who have also been properly sponsored. And these also people have shown in leaked contracts. We've seen people getting millions of dollars per month. Some of these people are saying you're getting fake money. Some of these people are just getting their losses subsidized. So basically you're having people who at this point have been gambling hundreds of millions of dollars, on each roll itself. You sometimes win, sometimes lose. It kind of equals out to that. And now that always probably assumes that their viewers are probably losing more than those millions of dollars, because how else do these big companies pay out people? So it's kind of like, that's why a lot of people are just assuming their communities are also, losing money. And obviously, if you're streaming to millions of people throughout an entire month or so, some of those folks may end up on these websites trying to win it big or do some gambling or whatever. And the crazier thing is that most of the stuff is actually illegal here in America. So that's why some of these streamers will literally go to Canada, to Mexico, to Cuba to go and gamble for their sponsored segments. Because, if you're getting offered $1 million to gamble, let's say, maybe on 5 different streams, you book an Airbnb in Cuba, you stay there for 2 weeks, you do a bunch of streams, and you just made $1 million. And I think most people would be okay going to Cuba or Mexico or Canada for a few weeks to make that much money. And it's crazy. So as of right now, Twitch publicly said they'll be making a policy update on October 18th to prohibit streaming of gambling sites that include slots, roulettes, or dice games that aren't licensed either in the US or other jurisdictions that provide sufficient consumer protection. Those sites will include stake.com, which is the biggest one, rollbet.com, dualbets, and roulette.com. However, we may identify others as we move forward. We will continue to allow websites that focus on sports betting, fantasy sports, and poker. We'll share specifics on the update to our gambling policy soon, including a full policy language to make sure everything is clear on our new rules before they take effect on October 18th. So as of right now, this is, well, donezo. Like, it looks like gambling on Twitch is done. But as well, we also had a big drama too, besides the Slicker drama, that was popping up today with Trainwrecks. Now, as you guys may know, Trainwrecks was also involved in the Miss Kiss drama, which we may discuss in our next video, but we've had a bigger thing. So former Twitch staff DJ Wheat kind of goes and even chimes in his thoughts, so go into lead into what we're about to show. Speaking as a former Twitch staff member, not only is this absolutely disgusting, this is in regards to Trainwrecks giving around $80,000 to staff members, but is also 100% in violation of Amazon's business conduct and ethics policy. Not Train's fault. It's not his job to police the ethics of Twitch, but absolutely the employees for asking/accepting payment for the money. Now, if you guys missed this type of stuff too, it kind of came out from this clip over here where we had this guy go basically, you don't have to really hear it too much. You guys can maybe even see the subtitles as I'm talking about it. Basically, Trainwrecks was just doing a really big giveaway for money, and then there was a Twitch staff member who won. He offered him $50,000, and then another staff member was also in the chat, and they also offered him money too as well. Now, I feel like in my mind, on the Trainwreck side, this isn't necessarily the world's worst thing. Like, if someone offered you $50,000 on both ends, realistically, I'm probably going to take it. But that is actually a good valid point, though, at least on more of the legal and proper thing to do. Like I said, like if someone's offering me $50K, I'm probably gonna take some $50K. Just randomly off that. But when it comes to this, we do have the Amazon Code of Business Conduct and Ethics. And there's a lot of big things such as bribery, payments to government personnel or whatever, and basically employees may not bribe anyone or as well receive bribes. And some folks can probably go and assume this might be a mixture of either a conflict of interest or as well a potential bribery. So let's go and say you're someone who works at Twitch and you have either a say or you're a part of coding or you're in these team meetings or you have a manager or whatever, and they have a meeting and you just got paid, let's say $50,000, and they're like, well, this gambling issue is kind of big on Twitch. Should we worry about this? How much do we care about this, etc.? And because you literally just got a $50,000 donation, you're basically like, yeah, no, gambling's cool. Like, oh, these people are super nice. They're always wholesome communities. Don't worry about it. And then you would obviously have some more of a sway because you're literally an employee, or if there's like a survey or questionnaire, or you're just kind of casually even talk to your boss in like the elevator, whatever it may be. So, I mean, it makes sense as well. You mainly want this because you don't want to get, let's say, $50,000 from someone in, like, Africa, and then now you're leaking out information. Or maybe there's, like, a foreign spy, espionage. I mean, you may think, like, this is kind of a joke on that one, but in theory, like, someone, if they could get good information and give you $50,000 and do really good stuff with that, they probably will. I mean, look at GTA 6 leaks that just happened a few days ago. People offered $100,000 just for that alone. So, I mean, I gotta be honest. Like, if I'm Trainwrecks, I kind of see that more of a nice thing. I kind of agree with DJ Wheat. It's not necessarily his fault. And I do believe at this point, too, as well, I think the employees may have actually even passed away. So I don't think there's going to be, like, someone losing their job from this information or people discussing it or whatever. But that has been a big call-out because then other big streamers like Hassan and other very large, like, streamers within these circles are now being like, bro, you're just trying to buy your way to keep gambling on the platform, to keep gambling in a good mindset because you're making $5 million a month, which, as you guys know, is insane money. Like, that's more, some CEOs of huge businesses don't even make that much money, and that's even for just a month, which is ridiculous to go and see. So we've been seeing stuff all over the place too as well. So basically Pepika, Fish, and Relum got $80,000, and it's just crazy. All this stuff has been going mad viral. Everyone's going crazy with this one. I think even Aiden Ross is probably going to be making comments on this or statements on this because he as well is also part of a lot of these gambling and promoting it up on Twitch. And now with gambling being gone, a lot of these high-end streamers that were making a lot of money are now not able to make this money anymore. Now, at the same time, I'd assume a lot of these folks have made hundreds of millions of dollars, unironically. I'm sure they have their houses paid off. I'm sure they have investments. I'm sure they have supercars they can sell, watches they can sell, etc. But I'm sure they're probably going to be upset with a lot of this stuff also, well, going away. Like, they don't have it anymore. So I want to hear your thoughts and comments down below, because this is absolutely crazy to me. Like, this is imploding. Twitch's tweet already has over 100,000 favorites, and it's literally been not even an hour. This is going everywhere. Like, this is going huge news. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. If you guys want to, we'll probably talk about this on Twitch down below, so follow up the Twitch for sure, and definitely follow the Twitter. Subscribe if you guys like this type of news, or just want to give your thoughts down below. We also do have all the usual sellout links with the Amazons and all that stuff too as well. Target links for the PS5. So normal folks, and give me your thoughts.